So everybody's favorite head coach, Willie Green, spoke to the media after practice yesterday, and he had a couple interesting things he said. And honestly, they need a breakdown, so we're going to talk about it right now in the Pelicans Scoop. Cue my music.
This is the Pelicans Scoop with Jordan Kitchens, breaking down everything under the sun about your New Orleans Pelicans. Smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to stay on top of your Pels content. Now, running point, here's Jordan.
What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of the Pelicans Scoop. I am your host with the most, Jordan Kitchens, and ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, happy Friday first and furthermost. And I got a little treat for you guys. So, Willie Green spoke to the media after practice yesterday. And, the Pelicans, they try to be very discreet with this type of stuff. I don't know why they don't really like broadcast. They kind of like, oh, yeah, by the way, the coach spoke, but you can't get that past me. No, I'm a hawk. I'm watching everything. So, excuse me. So Willie Green spoke to the media, and he had a couple things that I find pretty interesting, especially because, I just did two videos basically about they need to be playing these young guys. They need to be playing Antonio Reeves. You drafted these guys. Let's see what they got. Or, the pertain what should they sit Zion down. It's crazy because literally the last three videos I made all pertain to what Willie Green spoke about today at practice. Crazy, ain't it? Crazy. I know. Somebody has to speak the truth. And y'all know, goddamn, I'm going to speak the damn truth. So let's start with the first clip off when Willie's speaking about Antonio Reeves. I can say maturation, but, finally getting a lot of bit more burn now that the season's over with and what he's shown, especially before, the pre-draft process.
When you drafted him, has he kind of exceeded your expectations, or is kind of what you thought you were getting when you got him?
He's doing fantastic. It's what we saw in him early when we first saw him this past summer. When we had an opportunity to draft him. And I think the thing that he's doing and the credit that goes to him is that he's building on what he already has. He really comes in and works on his shot, works on game shots. We're able to see that carry over when he does play. He's becoming a really good defender, something that we stress, a rebounder, and we're seeing all of those concepts translate into games.
So coming out of Willie's mouth, it sounds like Reeves has exceeded expectations. And I can say in the last season, he has been a little bit of a bright spot. Hopefully he can continue to build on this for the last 9 games, this last couple stretch. But at the same time, you're getting, he works hard on the shot. He comes in and works. He's ready to go. I just feel like you kind of should have been playing him. Brandon Boston Jr. hasn't played in months. Right, you've been running CJ, Trey into the ground, 30+ minute games. Zion has his minute restriction, so thankfully they can't do that. But at the same time, the season's been lost for a minute. It ain't like the Pelicans have just hit like a wall. No, the wall was hit early in like November, December. So at this point, I feel like they probably should have been pivoted to like, let's get some of these young guys some burn. You're grabbing, signing 10-day contract guys and all that. You're making. Regardless of the fact, I just think, if you're going to put assets into somebody and trade up back into the second round to get them, this is not like a regular pick. Like, you traded to acquire this guy, right? So I just feel like, you probably should have given him a little bit more burn early. But I guess it's a lot of politics with the NBA. I'm not going to sit here and act like, people that get paid more have to play more, and all that. You're making this amount of money, well, you need to play. Certain guys, obviously second-round guys, are not going to get, the benefit of the doubt. Other than Herb Jones. I feel like Herb Jones was, like, immediately playing. But other than that, it just seems like when you're dealing with Willie Green, rookies are just not his forte. Like, you're gonna have to earn that. I respect that. You don't want to just give a guy the keys to the vehicle. You got to trust him and whatnot. So it's one of the reasons working towards that. But speaking about politics, about the NBA and order and whatnot, so this is what this video is all about. So one of the reporters asked Willie about when will Zion be ready? What is the update on Zion? And Willie had something very I'll say interesting to say the least. So I'm going to let you guys see it. I'm going to give you my point of view.
Willie, how close is Zion to actually getting back on the court and playing in a game?
He's day to day, honestly. And we go by how he feels. The soreness is he's getting better, but it's still day to day right now.
With such few games, is there a chance of just shutting him down for the year? Or
Not my call. Not my call at all. And, that'll be something that, if that's something that comes up, that wouldn't be a discussion that necessarily I'm going to make or anything like that. That'll be something that, he decides or organization, collaboratively. So right now, I just try to stick to the facts of he's out. He's been out day to day.
Really seeing 3 players have their seasons come.
Ain't that a little bit interesting, don't y'all think? So first and furthermost, number one, Willie kind of has no idea if Zion's gonna play or not. All right, he has no idea if Zion's even good. He's day to day. We're seeing like he has no idea. Okay, that's I ain't gonna say that's a red flag necessarily, but he has no idea. He's trying to sit there and give a little bit of coach BS. We're gonna see like regardless of the fact. But we're really, 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 made the light bulb stop on top of my head was when Willie starts to speak about that's not his call. All right, he doesn't have nothing to do with who's sitting out, who's doing this, and they can't play this amount of minutes and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Now I get that. Obviously the general manager is above the head coach. I'm not going to sit here and act obtuse about that. Like, yes, we all know the general manager is above the head coach. But the fact that the head coach, who's been the head coach for some years now, this team, at least 4 or 5 years. Yeah, about 4 years going on. He has no say-so to who's going to play tonight and what. That's all coming from Griff. Willie tried to smooth it around the edges, try and fill it in, make it not sound as, I'm going to say it's weird because I get it. General managers are above the head coach. But the head coach is not sitting guys down, or the head coach doesn't pertain to, this guy's not going to play tonight. This guy needs to play. So is Willie a puppet of Griff overall? That's what it sounded like to me. I mean, I just don't like that my head coach is not confident in that, we're going to sit him down, or, we're having internal discussions. Like, he's not even in the meetings. He's not even in the meetings to talk about this stuff. This is all above him. The head coach is not even in these meetings to talk about what we're going to do about Zion. This sounds like this is above his pay grade. I just find that a little bit weird. Like, I feel like a head coach and the GM supposed to be working together. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Y'all get what I'm trying to put down? I don't think they're on the same head length. I don't think they're on the same head space at all. All right, to me, that sounded like, I ain't gonna say dysfunction, but they're not connected. They're very disconnected right now between the head coach and the general manager. And I said that. I literally said, I'm like, there has to be some type of disconnect because it feels like Griff wants to lose and Willie wants to win because obviously he's coaching for his livelihood. He's coaching for it. We all know Willie feels the writing on the wall. All right, unless Griff is letting them know, like, we're going to keep you back. Hopefully not. But at the same time, like, I just don't like that little disconnect right there. Like, he's like, yeah, that's for the franchise that they're having meetings about that. Like, so you're not in these meetings, is what you're telling me. With somebody who's like, so you have nothing to do with your star player playing or not playing. I don't know. What you guys think? Now let me know down in the comments. Maybe I'm reaching, maybe I'm tweaking. I just feel like the head coach and general manager should be one of the same. Like, y'all supposed to be working on the same wavelength. If there's any type of disconnect, we can tell by the play. We can tell by the recent events of this team that there is some type of disconnect. And that just right there kind of showed the light to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching, maybe I'm not. So the last and final clip of today's video right here.
Antonio's defense. Seems like for rookie guards, the challenge defensively is huge in terms of the talent that you have to go against and that kind of thing. Are there certain things that you've seen from him in his progress or his development at that end of the floor that are, that you appreciate or that you've liked?
More than anything with a lot of our young guys, it's the confidence and the consistency of playing. When they can get playing time, they gain more confidence. It reassures them of the work that they're putting in. And at this point in the season, with us having guys out, I'm able to get Antonio on the floor more. I'm able to get Jordan Hawkins on the floor more. We're able to see more of Carlo and some Keon Brooks in that group. So I believe because of the consistency in the minutes, they put the work in. They're extremely hard workers, but the consistency with the minutes with our group, we're able to see them get on the floor and be more productive.
And you had a chance.
Clap it up, man. Y'all clap it up for Willie right there. I mean, thank you, Willie. The whole fan base has been saying it since we had like 3 wins and 1 million losses. Brother, you have to play these guys for them to have confidence and build that up. The season has been lost for a minute. I'm not even going to talk about, since we had 3 wins. Let's just talk about the new year. Let's talk about 2025. The second DeJounte went down, it was over. I mean, even before that, it was over with. Your Ben should have been playing these young cats. That's how you build their confidence. Granted, you have been playing Jordan Hawkins a lot this year, but Reeves should have been getting some playing time. You see it come out of mouth. Oh, when they get more playing time, they build their confidence. Yes, the season's been lost. I mean, I get it. You got 9 games left to figure this out. But at the same time, we just feel like this is something that should have been happening. We should have been playing. I know there's politics in the NBA. You can't sit there and just let all the young guys. You can though. You're gonna be like the Wizards. You know, they're doing it, and their future. I ain't gonna say their future is brighter than the Pelicans. No, actually, their future is brighter. And I'll tell you guys why the Wizards' future is brighter. They own the Phoenix Suns' first-round picks. The Suns are a dying star. I mean, they're dying, and the Wizards are gonna be bad with their pick and the Suns' pick. So, and I think they're unprotected too. So no, I think the Wizards it's crazy because I used to call them the Washington Generals. I used to be just bleeping on the Wizards, man, because I just couldn't respect it. But now that they traded Kuzma, they got all these young guys playing. They're just entertaining from between like A.J. Johnson, Sarr, Bub Carrington. I just like what the Wizards got going on now. It's crazy I'm even saying that. The Washington Lizards. Yes, the Lizards. They have a brighter future, man. I'm just calling it what it was. So now you could have been playing the young guys. Like I said, it's all politics. That's why I feel like there's an ultimate disconnect going on between Willie and Griff, as y'all heard from Willie earlier comments, that he's not even in these meetings about if Zion gonna play. He's not even sitting there telling them, yeah, he's not even giving input. It sounds like they're like, yeah, we're gonna have this meeting. We'll let you know, Willie. That's just weird to me. I think a head coach needs to be in there. Obviously, the general manager is above a head coach, but I think you're the head coach still. Like, you need to be on the same wavelength, and if y'all are not, there's gonna be some type of disconnect. And as people on the outside looking in, we can tell. And I just feel like all these comments today just kind of, solidify what I ain't gonna necessarily say what I was saying, but what I was thinking, what a lot of you guys have been saying under the comments and whatnot. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this, because everybody don't want to watch a Willie Green press conference. I'm gonna do that for y'all, and I'm gonna just give y'all the good bits of that and what you can and cannot take from it. I'm gonna sit there and decipher it. I'm gonna do that for y'all. I ain't gonna. Nah, I had to get this done. So y'all let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think about Willie's comments? Do y'all think that he's not in those meetings at all with Griff, and that there is a disconnect? Do y'all feel like, no, that's how it's supposed to be? The general manager just tells the head coach what the hell he's supposed to do, and that's it. Say so, say so. So y'all let me know down in the comments, and enjoy y'all Friday, man. Get your crawfish, man. Get you something to drink, man. Enjoy the weekend, man. I'm signing out. Peace.